Hey guys, welcome to my video. Hope you all are having a great day. So I'm just here to share my idea again, or my ideas again, about the current situation of the foreign exchange market, and how you and I can profit from them. Yes, so there's a potential 4,000 pip move on the dollar index, and here's how you and I can take advantage of this setup. Just as you can see that the setup is right about now has been fulfilled by the daily candle break of that counter trend line. So my entry strategy is the counter trend line break. And what is the counter trend line break, or why is it called the counter trend line break? It's because it goes against the trend. That means it acts as support against the trend. So how do you and I know how to enter the market is when that support is taken off, and that is what has just happened on the DXY right about now and all other major breaks. So let's just look at it again on a lower time frame, so we can plan out our end. On the lower time frame, you and I can hopefully wait for a pullback into that minor zone I just drew now, that yellow minor zone. And if the market is able to pull back into that minor zone, you and I can have a proper entry to the 100% retracement and then back down to the second profit target. Alright, so yes, the US oil has been in a downtrend for quite a while right now, and hopefully it respects that black line. And if it's able to respect that black line, then we can expect a further downside on the US oil. Yes, so it's the same entry strategy for US oil. So let's wait hopefully for a break of that counter trend line again. Just the same thing that happened on the DXY, maybe not a daily candle close but a 4-hour candle close. Up next, Euro USD. Euro USD is the dollar index inverted. The dollar index inverted, and just as you can see, what happened on the dollar index is the same thing that is happening on the Euro USD, and they start counter trend line break on the daily time frame. So once that counter trend line has been broken on the daily time frame, it triggers us for an entry. So our entry target, or our entry level, is the 100% retracement and then the other profit target, which is signified by the second green bar. Yeah, so the next on my list right now is AUD USD, and the AUD USD has been quite complex, quite difficult. Let me just try to draw maybe a few levels, and let's just see how the market is reacting, because I feel the AUD USD should pull back. And why I'm talking about AUD USD is because it just recently broke out of a minor zone, and we're expecting also a massive move to the upside, and this is how you and I can basically profit from it. So let's see, hopefully if AUD USD respects that black line and pulls back, then on the bounce of that pullback, we can then go in for an entry to the upside. So the next on my list is the USD JPY, and as you can see, the USD JPY is also in a downtrend. And what is unique about the USD JPY is the 50 fib level that is respected, and entry criteria, which is the counter trend line break, similar to the USD JPY, the DXY. Now, just as you can see that the daily candle was able to close below that counter trend line, and which informs our entry, which is why we should enter the market. So that entry criteria has been fulfilled. So the 50 Fibonacci level, it was also simply a confluence on the USD JPY. So the target for the USD JPY is the two green bars you can see on your screen, the two major green bars, the first one. So let's hopefully wait for the market to pull back and just give us a minute pullback. Why are we waiting for a minute pullback? Is because of our stop loss value, or our stop peak, so that our stop loss peak won't be so high. It will turn down on the daily time frame. Our stop loss value will be so high, and so waiting for that pullback will ensure that our stop loss is small, and meaningful. If you find these videos helpful or these ideas helpful and insightful, kindly like and subscribe to this channel. Thank you. And if you find these videos helpful or these ideas helpful and insightful, kindly like and subscribe to this channel. Thank you.